Bill O'Reilly here, Wednesday, September 7th, 2022. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. Barack Obama returns to the White House. Homicides surge in Portland, Oregon. The number of gay Americans reaches an all-time high. More adults are gambling on football than any other time in history. Also ahead, it is bad on many college campuses. But first, Barack and Michelle Obama back in action. The two will attend an official ceremony at the White House today, celebrating his presidential portrait. The paintings were unveiled in 2018 and have since been displayed at the Smithsonian and other museums. The visit marks the first time Michelle Obama has been inside the White House since the end of her husband's second term in January 2017. Crime in Portland, Oregon spiraling out of control. The city's murder rate up 200% in the last 2 years. Police confirming at least 70 homicides since January 1st for a city of just 650,000 residents. Despite the spike in crime, Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler is vowing to hold police officers accountable. Said Wheeler, quote, "The rise in gun violence does not mean there should not be accountability. There should be that too," unquote. Ted Wheeler is a fool, and so are the Portlanders who voted for him. The percentage of U.S. adults who self-identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender reaching an all-time high of 9%. That figure was just 3% when Gallup began asking the question a decade ago. 86% of Americans say they're straight, 5% refuse to respond. The number of younger Americans identifying as part of the LGBT community rising to 21%. Why? Because it is trendy. A record 32 million Americans placing bets on the National Football League's opening game. The U.S. Gambling Association forecasts roughly $8 billion will be waged tomorrow night, Thursday. A dozen states have legalized online gambling the last 2 years, including New York, Connecticut, Louisiana, Wisconsin. Placing bets on the internet generated $65 billion last year alone. But it is a fool's game. In the long run, bettors on football will lose money. In a moment, the politics on college campuses is very bad. Right back. Things are tough in the USA right now. Gas prices up 59%, food prices up 10%, and have you taken a look at your cable bill recently? Some of us are paying more than $150 a month. That's why I am excited about the streaming platform Vidgo, Vidgo. Vidgo gives you the freedom to be entertained at a price you can afford. Vidgo has all my favorite live sports networks. They have a great choice of news programming, including The First, Newsmax, OAN, Fox News. Vidgo also has more than 100 channels of entertainment. All of that for just $59 a month for the base package, $79 a month for premium. You deserve the freedom to be entertained at a price you and your family can afford. So please sign up at vidgo.com/bill. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. In order for America to fundamentally change and go progressive left, students have to be indoctrinated. And that is what is happening right now. According to data from Pew Research and the Center for the Study of Popular Culture, political bias at America's colleges is at an all-time high. In the USA, registered Democrats and Republicans are roughly equal. But an examination of 32 elite colleges found the ratio of registered Democrats to registered Republicans was more than 10-1 in the Dems' favor. In political science departments, the Democrat to Republican ratio among the faculty was, ready, 133-5. That means leftist ideology is almost exclusively being encouraged. In college social science departments, the ratio is 133 to 1. Dems over Republicans. The closest any school comes to political parity is Northwestern University, where 80% of the faculty is registered as Democrat, 20% registered as Republican. That's the closest. At Brown University in Rhode Island, the ratio is 30 to 1. Dem faculty over Republican. How about the student body? 54% of all college students self-identify as Democrats, 29% as Republicans. 40% are afraid to voice their opinions to friends or professors, especially if they are conservative opinions. Things are really insane on many college campuses. Sarah Lawrence College offers classes on microaggressions and understanding white privilege. The University of Colorado in Boulder has banned offensive Halloween costumes like priests, rabbis, pregnant women, sombreros, and Native American outfits. Columbia University in New York City has released an official pronoun guide for incoming freshmen. And you can't say freshmen. At Penn State, that term has been canceled because of sexism. New students are called first years. So a human being is now a year at Penn State, Columbia, and other universities. Harvard began offering a blacks-only graduation ceremony in 2017. Here are two quotes from college presidents. George Washington University's Thomas LeBlanc on canceling the school nickname Colonials to promote equity. We ultimately determined that given the division among the community about the moniker, it can no longer serve its purpose as a name that unifies. Yale President Peter Salovey on the university's historic ties to slavery. Today, we are acknowledging that slavery and the slave trade are part of Yale's history. So what? That was 200 years ago. It's not relevant now. Insane. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by writing it. In a moment, something you might not know. Inflation at its highest level in 40 years, and interest rates are skyrocketing, as you know. Market experts like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, predicting recession. So to protect your future, do what I did. Call the only precious metal dealers I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. You can get started with a short phone call. They will place physical gold and silver right at your door or inside your IRA or 401k. They are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and thousands of satisfied clients. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Don't wait. You can call them now, 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, 877-444-GOLD or text GOLD to 65532. Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. 36 years ago this week, a new daytime talk show debuted nationwide. The program quickly transformed its host into one of the most powerful women in America. The Oprah Winfrey Show had arrived. Here is the story. Oprah Gail Winfrey was born on January 29, 1954, in a small farming town in rural Mississippi. Winfrey's parents soon separated and left the little girl in the care of her grandmother. Oprah learned to read at 2. She skipped kindergarten. She skipped first grade. She skipped second grade. At the age of 6, Miss Winfrey then traveled north to join her mother and 2 half-brothers in Milwaukee, which was an extremely poor place at the time. She was then sent to live with her father in Nashville, Tennessee. During her childhood, Oprah Winfrey says she experienced mental, physical, and sexual abuse. After graduating from Tennessee State University, a small TV station in Baltimore hired Oprah to record local news updates and segments for Good Morning America on the local station. Winfrey then moved to Chicago in 1984 and was soon cast in Steven Spielberg's movie The Color of Purple because she was an actress as well as a broadcaster. And she became famous from The Color of Purple. On September 8th, 1986, the Oprah Winfrey Show was distributed to 140 cities across the USA. It quickly became the most watched daytime program in history. Since then, the American system has been very good to Oprah Winfrey. She is currently worth $3 billion, operates more than a dozen businesses, and owns 10 homes all over the world. Oprah has won 20 Emmys, a Tony, a Peabody, and an Oscar for her work. In 2013, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom from Barack Obama and 2 honorary doctorate degrees from Duke and Harvard. From a family farm in Mississippi to an icon in 30 years, Oprah Winfrey is an amazing story that could only happen here in America. Back after this.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-925-7584 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-925-7584. That's 800-925-7584. What do you have to lose? Call 800-925-7584. Again, 800-925-7584.
Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.